Well, hello and Merry Christmas. Whatever time of year you're seeing it, it's Christmas time here, as you can tell. You know, I need to share something with you that Pastor shared with us this morning, and it's so true. And I began to think about it, and I couldn't get it out of my head. I've always shared on here that John 3:16 says, God so loved the world, mankind, that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whoever believeth in him would be saved. But there's more to it than that. See, to receive Christ and to walk with Christ, you need to walk with him. John 8:12 says that Jesus continued speaking and said, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not be in darkness, will walk in light. Okay, let's go back and talk about this scripture. What Jesus said at that moment. He said he was that illuminates, that makes known what's going on in the world. That's why he said he was a light. Also says in other scriptures, foretelling of his coming, that he was the morning light. He was the light, the star that shone bright. I'm not talking about the star in Jerusalem. I'm talking about him revealing, and he continued to reveal the truth all the time he was here. Now, he said that if we follow him, well, he is not physically on this earth, so we can't walk along with him. But in the Spirit, he will guide and direct us, and we need to follow that. And if we are following the Lord, he provides a light. Otherwise, we're walking in darkness. You know what it's like to walk in a room with no lights on. Well, Jesus is the light, the illuminating that comes into the room so we can get through and on in our life. And same with all of life. He is the one that illuminates us as Christians. So I'm talking about you Christians who have accepted Christ. See, we need to do the work God is calling us to. We need to follow him. He knows what is best for us, what will help us to grow and become all we need to be. He is the one who even will show us our greatest desires and fulfill them in us as we follow him. Without him, we don't have the light. Everything is dark. We don't know where we're going. We are literally lost. But we need to follow him after we have accepted him. See, James talks about that in a different way. James said that literally he was speaking, he says, you may believe and have the word of truth, but do you walk in it? Are you literally living the life that the scriptures talk about? If not, and there's no faith in that, you have to have the word and walk in the word. Walk in the light of Jesus. I have said many times that he accepts anyone who comes to him, but our part is to walk in that light. How about you? Christmas is an important time of the year for me, not because of presents, but because of God sending his Son to us. This is a symbol, the time that has been selected for us to remember that and remember the truth. He came to earth. He walked on earth and he showed us the way to live. Then the disciples wrote down the information that became part of our Bible. And that shows us how to walk and how to live. me, I'm very serious about this because I want you not just to believe. Because if all we did was believe, then he took us out of this world right away. But he wants us for something in this world, to grow and become all that he's called us to be. He has made us in such a way, and he will fulfill our greatest desire, which is what he made us to do when we follow him. So, I will say, have a Merry Christmas and begin living a life that Christ is showing you to live, walking in his light. Thank you for joining me.